morning, guys. Hope everybody is doing good this morning. I thought I would just run through my daily morning routine. I've got a yoga class here in an hour and a half. I want to get some food in me before I go because I've already done a little warm-up. First thing I did when I got up is I drank 2 full glasses of filtered water. This filter system removes chlorine and fluoride, which a lot of filter systems don't. It's called a Berkey, B-E-R-K-E-Y. You can look that up and do some research on your own if you're the type of thing you're interested in. Now, what I'm going to do first thing is whip myself up a little omelet here, if you will. So I thought I'd just kind of run through the deal here with you. I got a cast iron fry pan that I've warmed up, melted a little bit of butter in there. I've got 3 eggs that I'll just scramble these up. And what I like to do, I preheat my pan and I just put just a squirt of water in it, just like 2 tablespoons. I don't know, I don't measure it, of course, you just saw that. And just adding a little bit of water and whipping it in there for some reason, it really makes them fluff up a lot more. I don't know why. I've got some homemade salsa that a friend gave me. It's really good. Thank you, Mr. Light. And I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put it in my eggs. This is, I don't know, it's not real hot. It's pretty good. I like to put something in my omelet. I could put some cheese in there too. I might do that too. That's a good idea. So, set this in the sink. And I might just go after that piece of cheese. I never buy sliced Swiss cheese, but this stuff was on sale. I usually slice it myself. It's cheaper that way. But I think what I'm going to do is just throw a piece of Swiss cheese in there. Can you get any lazier than this? Now, on the guidelines of nutrition, I've really cut almost completely out potatoes and bread. I'm a type of person that loves bread, but for the month of March, I'm giving it up. And I hope you guys are that are kind of on the program here are having good self-control and some good eating habits. And I'm just trying to support the month of March by showing you this. I'm going to put a lid on this. It seems to be bubbling pretty good. And I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do, while I'm standing here, I'm just going to turn it up. And then I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to go sit down. And I'm going to watch a couple of your videos while this finishes cooking. There's enough heat in this cast iron. It'll just make it come out real nice. We'll take a look here. And I'll turn it back on. So fast forward, it's been sitting here a while. I watched a couple of your videos and yeah, looks to me like it's done. And the nice thing about this is usually you don't want to walk away from a stove. Maybe that could go a little bit longer. That top might just be a little, I don't like runny eggs. I don't think most people do. Looks like I still got some there. Yeah, this thing's not quite done. Okay, well, there you go. So, that's what happens when you push the R button. Come on. Well, now, from an omelet, it just turned into a scramble. I gotta turn the heat back on and wait for that. So we'll blast it on high. Oh man. And now I got all that cheese in there, so the cheese probably going to stick to the pan, which it normally wouldn't do. Never fails, right? It works good until you hit the R button. Boy, it doesn't take much for that thing to heat back up. I like cooking on cast iron. There's lots of reasons to avoid aluminum, but sometimes you can't. But whenever I can, I don't know. This is a 9-inch cast iron pan. Avoiding potatoes and breads. You can eat all the chicken, broccoli, and brown rice you can stuff in your face if you're on a weightlifting program along with your weight loss. I'm trying to build a little bit of muscle in dreaming out loud. I know for a guy my age it's probably not going to work out the way I'll never be like I was when I was 40 years old, because the body just don't do that. Here's the other little thing with these kind of old pans. You gotta have a butt. There you go. And that will be it for breakfast. I quit the coffee. I'm just drinking water. I don't drink milk anymore. If I have cereal, I'll use that stuff called Silk. So that ain't too bad. See, that'll clean up real easy. And anytime if you get something that is stuck in there, just put some water in it and put it back on the stove and heat it up. I don't use salt. I use salted butter, and I use real butter. You can all that stuff that they taught us back years ago about the food pyramid and avoid fats and have lots of carbohydrates. That is dead ass wrong. Do some research online. There's tons of stuff out there on that. But fat is good for you. You want to limit your carbs, but this is some stuff I just found on sale. Garlic pepper. I'll throw a little of that on there too. Moderation. Alright, there we go. Bon appetit. So, hope you guys are sticking to your diet. Just a quick comment afterthought that I had is, I'm not doing a lot of cooking videos and stuff like that. I'm just trying to give some encouragement for these folks that are trying to lose weight during the month of March. Try to avoid breakfast cereals. A lot of people, they don't take the time for breakfast, especially on a work day. They'll usually eat well on the weekends, or go out to eat someplace. But try to avoid those sugary breakfast cereals, Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops and stuff like that. Just set them aside. Leave that for the kids for the month of March, and it will give you better results. I'm just avoiding all type of white flour products and trying to cut back on that. A lot of times I'll cook up an onion. I'm eating, like I said, a lot of broccoli, brown rice, chicken. I got some chicken that I just fixed, about a big pile of chicken, and some chicken breasts, and I had cooked the whole pile, had a meal of it, and then I put this away. So when I get done with yoga, I'm probably going to go over to the gym and lift weights, but I want a little bit of protein, something to munch on before, so I can just grab one of these, nuke it in the microwave for 20 or 30 seconds, and then swallow that thing down. Maybe have a couple bites of salad. I'll make up my salad. I buy those bags of salad, and I'll put it in this Tupperware and just leave it. It's already mixed up, ready to go. I don't use the dressings that come with the salad. I'll use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and maybe some, what is that stuff? Apple cider vinegar. Put some of that in there just to make it wet and slide down better. Whatever you like. I mean, you do what you want. Take it to the extreme that you want. Of course, that's what you're going to do anyhow. This cleaned up pretty good. And that egg was good. Now, just those 3 eggs alone, because it's protein, for me, it fills me up. It quits me. That the hardest part of dieting or cutting back on certain foods is the cravings. And if you can keep your stomach full, and just drink some water. If you feel yourself between meals, you know, just having terrible cravings, drink a glass of water, and that will help out with that. And protein has a tendency to satisfy your body's needs. Your brain is trying to keep you, it's just in survival mode all the time. From the day you're born until the day you die. It's trying to preserve and protect, and you know, you got two things: preservation and sex. If you're a guy, those things are on your mind or in the back of your mind all the time. What is this situation? Is it going to hurt me? Is it going to make me feel better? Your body is always trying to preserve you, and that's why you have cravings and things like that. It gets used to carrying around a certain amount of extra weight on your body, and when you tap into those supplies, it's going to be nagging at you and saying, hey, you know, we're low, fill me up, fill up the tank, and you can curb that with some self-discipline and you know, use some water, and there you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. TheEZGZ out.